Hi, this is Mark Silberberg at LREI. I hope you're having a great summer. This is a brief tutorial on how to access your LREI.org email and Google Apps account, which you'll need to do if you want to do part of the summer assignment on the book review blog for 5th graders or digital portfolio for 6th and 7th graders. I would say, though, that you don't actually need to do the assignment on the blog or the portfolio if you're really not sure after you've gone through this tutorial, don't have the time. You can do all your work in a Google Drive document if you have one, or a Microsoft Word document. You can just type your responses and insert the pictures, and you can wait until the fall to deal with the book blog or the digital portfolio. So really up to you. And in fact, I would only say to do the assignments in the book blog or the portfolio if you're just interested in exploring these spaces, but you shouldn't feel any worry or stress about them. So more important to do the reading, enjoy your summer, and just put that work in a place that you can have accessible when you come to school, and then we can work with you in getting those other spaces up and running and just copy and paste that information in. But if you do want to go ahead, the first thing you need to do is access your LREI.org account. And to do that, you're going to want to go to mail.lrei.org. When you do that, it'll take you to a login screen that looks like this. So in order to log in, you're going to need to know your email name and password. And your LREI.org email name is your graduation year, your first name, and the first letter of your last name at LREI.org. Kind of a mouthful, but you'll get the hang of it pretty quickly. And if you're in 5th grade, your graduation year is 2022. If you're in 6th grade, it's 2021, and 7th grade, that's 2020. So that's when you'll graduate from high school at LREI, and that'll be an exciting time. But lots of great stuff to do before we get to that moment. So, for example, if I was a 6th grader, my email address would be 21marks@lrei.org. That's 21 for my graduation year, Mark, that's my first name, and S, which is the first letter of my last name, at lrei.org. And the temporary password when you log in is going to be LREI 2014 exclamation point. LREI 2014 exclamation point. And when you log into your email, it should ask you to change that password. So you'll go back to the login screen, you'll type in your email name, you'll type in the password, and you'll click sign in. It should be the case that you might get to a couple of screens that just ask you to agree to their terms of service. You may want to just sit down and look over that with your parents. We'll spend a lot more time once you're here at school talking about our expectations for using your school email and account. And if for some reason when you log in it doesn't ask you to change your password, I would definitely recommend you go to settings and then change a password that will make your account a little bit more secure. So those are the ins and outs for signing into the account. It's important that you do this because you'll actually use your email and Google Drive login information, the username and password, to access the blogs and portfolios. So take care, and if you're interested in exploring actually doing the summer assignments for the 5th graders on the book blog and 6th and 7th grade in the digital portfolios, there's some accompanying videos that will give you some information about that. Again, no need to go through this pathway as long as you just do the work in another document, and then when you get to school, we can make sure it gets in the right place. Have a great summer, and we'll see you in September.